Hey guys, so it's been a really long time since my last video, maybe half a year. You were probably already thinking, where did I disappear? And am I still on this planet? So yes, I am on this planet. Yes, I am trading every day, like always. And you know, I just didn't have much to talk about, it felt like I talked about everything, last winter. So, I was just out of topics. But today I just decided just to share a bit of wisdom, a bit of thoughts, a bit of rants, maybe as well. Because the world of trading is always interesting and people will never stop surprising me. I should probably start with this guy who signed up for a free trial of my signal service a week or two ago, and he was quite weird, from his communication. And I think it was around 10 p.m. and he messaged me, "Give me pips. Give me pips now, what can I trade now?" And needless to say, I haven't heard from him since that day anymore. So I would describe these type of people as those who are probably looking for thrill in the market, who are looking for immediate gratification or quick salvation from their financial problems. And they find me and they think that I am going to, they think that I will be their angel, who will do some special magic. But no, in reality, trading is a long-term game. And if you expect to solve your financial problems in just one trade, your expectations are wrong. Just do something else, get some capital, and then learn professional trading. Get some track record, then put that capital and just work with it. Work your way up through the ranks until you get to the level where you're happy at. And when you get there, don't stop, of course, continue. So that is what you should be doing. It's a long-term game. Now I wanted to rant a bit also about teachers. I was browsing through the internet a little bit, and I looked at those popular mass gurus in trading who have golden iPhones, golden iMacs, golden cars, millions of banknotes, in their advertising, when they open this box full of money. Needless to say, those money are fake, and if you stop that video and you zoom in, you will see that the numbers on those banknotes are the same. So these are fake money. And if you are considering what teacher to choose, you have to just think logically. If you want to get rich quick, of course, there will be fantasy sellers to serve this demand. And the fantasy sellers, they can look very, they can look very, not like reliable, but it can look like they are not lying, because their lies are very professional. So, but you have to think, okay, they are showing their lavish lifestyles, in social media. How they are, on their yacht, drinking champagne with, with all those model girls, with big tits. You have to think, do they really have time for real professional trading? Like myself, I am trading from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. It's a full-time thing. That doesn't mean that, I'm glued to my screen, my screen is here now, and, I look at it only when I get some alerts because, I have my own alert system that I built so that I don't need to be glued, but it's still a full-time thing, I can't be detached from this. And, so you have to think, if this mass market guru is showing his lavish lifestyle, does he actually have time to trade? Or perhaps the only reason he has a course is that he needs people like you to fund his lifestyle. So you have to be very careful. If you want to learn from somebody, it has to be a person who doesn't advertise. It has to be a person who doesn't need your money. Now, how I found my trading mentor, I can't imagine how it could have happened that I found him only from a single search query, in Google. Maybe angels helped me, maybe angels just whispered, what keyword to enter, to find him, but it was just a single query. I found him on first page, and it was just a blog of a trader who doesn't advertise, who doesn't try to sell you anything, who is just sharing his observations about the market, and who obviously had experience in the game, 18 years now in forex trading, 30 years overall trading. He's in his 60s. So that's all. These are the people that you need to find. If he doesn't need your money, if he doesn't promote himself all over the social media, if he doesn't have pre-recorded courses, that's even better. It means this guy, and of course you can ask for trading statements of him, you can verify, if he's a good trader. But, just by a few facts that I mentioned, it becomes already obvious that this guy is not a mass market guru and he's not making money from education. So what else he can be making money from? Only trading. So these are the people that you need to learn from. Now, what else can I say? Yeah, about those pre-recorded courses. Now, I see all over and over again, the people who are selling tons of hours of video content, like 80-hour forex trading course, 80 hours of videos. Now, if you buy this course, I guarantee that you will be more confused after watching those videos than before you bought that course. It's a guarantee, because 80 hours of video is an insanity. And most likely you will not finish those videos anyway. Now, the problem with video courses is that they can be cherry-picked. Now I got a signal. Let me check. Okay. So, with pre-recorded videos, they can cherry-pick the setups. They can choose the best looking setups, you know. They can just say, okay, I bought here, I sold here. That's how it works. If you think that, okay, it's possible, but these people, they won't do that. They don't look like scammers. Of course they will. Don't be so naive. Because once you become a professional trader, you will understand how much lies are there in this industry. Not just in education industry, but overall in the financial industry, there is a lot of lies. You can't trust anyone. You can't trust your broker. You can't trust your financial advisor. You can't trust other traders, you know. You can't trust anyone who is selling you anything. Because lying is not just a thing, you know, in this industry that people do from time to time. Lying is a business strategy of most businesses in this industry. Lying is an actual business strategy. So if it's a video, you just have to assume that it will be fake, it will be cherry-picked, so you can't trust it. Now, none of those mass market gurus will teach you one-on-one. Why? Because imagine you have a call with this teacher during live market conditions. You try to learn from him. You ask, you know, where should I enter now? Where should I buy or sell? Where should be my take profit and stop loss? He will have no clue. And you will be able to check that he actually doesn't have any clue. He might lie, you know, he might come up with some trades. He might be lucky, you know, to just shoot in the right place. But if you learn for a longer time from such a person, you will definitely see this, that he's fake. He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a professional understanding about how this market works. So none of the mass market gurus will do real one-on-one professional training. Now, when you are choosing a mentor, so this is one of the main requirements, that he would be able to teach you one-on-one during live market conditions. Because you can't learn from video courses and you can't learn from PDFs to trade and make money consistently in the markets. It's not possible. Trading is not about reading or watching, it's about acting there and right now. It's about understanding what the participants of the market are doing right now, and you have to know who are the participants of the forex market to be able to identify their actions in the chart. And once you identify their actions, you have to be able to predict with a high degree of probability where the price is going to go. That is what trading is. It's not about reading a PDF or a video lesson and, you know, it's all happened already, you know. There is no use in that type of learning. It can only be done here and now, because your job is to predict at the present moment, you know. If you can't make informed predictions on which you are confident, you will not be able to trade. Because if you are not confident, if you basically, if you think that your trade is just a guess, if you think it's just some reward risk, that is calculated and, based on the probability model, this should succeed. If you think like that, well, what happens when you have 5 losses in a row? You start doubting yourself. Because, you understand that you don't have a clue, why the price moves. So you can't be confident if you have no clue about why the price moves. If you can't be confident, you can't stay in the trade for as long as it's needed. So then you start doing early exits. You start moving your take profit. You start moving your stop loss. After all of this shit, then you write an email to your mentor and he says, well, it's psychology, mate. You have to work on your psychology. Trading is 90% psychology, 10% knowledge. That's what they say, the mass market gurus, which is complete bullshit. Trading is not 90% psychology. It's just an excuse for them, because then they can hide their lack of knowledge, because they will tell you that the market is not predictable. So now just try to connect all the dots, If they tell you that the market is not predictable, you need a probability model, and the problem is your psychology, then what can you learn from them? Needless to say that their strategy is shit, it's just based on something, just, for the strategy that you paid money for. Google online and you will find the same shit for free in forums. Have you checked that? You think that you got this Asian breakout strategy and now you are the god of the market. You think that you got this MACD divergence strategy and now you know how to trade. You think that you got this like daily high, daily low breakout strategy, and you think you know about order blocks, and you think you know about like smart money concepts, and then you know how to trade. You pay the hundreds or thousands. You think it's more valuable? No, it's available for free. So, if their strategies are shit, and if they say that psychology is the problem, when you tell them that you are not successful, then they can't be blamed, and that's a perfect business model for them. But this is not professional trading, and this is not professional education, of trading. So you have to be aware. And I'm not saying that it's impossible to trade Asian breakouts or MACD divergences or whatever. I'm not saying that it's impossible. But you have to know how to trade it. You have to be on the correct side of the market. Because if you are doing something that is done by the majority of people, just can't expect success. Go to the forums and you will see, just people will tell you, okay, Asian breakout strategy. So if we see a big breakout candle, okay, let's put a stop loss on the other side of Asian session and take profit, 1-to-1 reward risk. Okay, but you have to think, really. Does it work every time? No, it doesn't. If it works, let's say 30% of time, or 40% of time, do you think you can make money? No. like you have to ask yourself a better question. When it doesn't work out, why? And when it does work out, why? And for that, you need professional understanding. Because what people do in the forums, they oversimplify things because they have no clue about how the market works. And just think about Asian session, what it means. It's just a box, that you draw from 1 hour to another hour. That's it. It's just a box. And the price breaks out this box. What does it mean? Professional strategy has to be based on professional understanding about how the market works. It has to have a reason for entry. Now, as with this strategy that I explained, there is no reason to enter. It's just a box. It's just a freaking box, in the market. It's just a freaking box that millions of traders draw on their charts, either by hand or by indicators, and you expect that if you do the same thing that you can make money. If you do, then you are extremely naive. And how to cure naivety? Well, just trade this with real money. Just make your losses. Just waste all that money on those mass market guru teachers until something clicks in your mind that, I'm stupid, I'm being fooled, I'm on the wrong side of the market all the time, and if I make any money, it's only by chance. And no matter what I do, I'm losing money. If I do a lot of trades, I lose it quickly. If I trade swing, for example, I lose it slowly, but I still lose it. And when you make those conclusions, when you understand that most of the teachers are fake, and when you start looking for true answers, when you start looking for something in the market, in the charts, that is for sure, something that you can trust, something that you can be confident upon, and something that, when you make your trade, you can wait it out until the take profit is hit, because deep inside of you, you are calm that you made a good decision. So when you have that, then you are on the right track. But to have that inside of you, you need professional training, real professional training. So this is my talk for the day, and I hope it was valuable. Send me your questions if you have, and I wish you all the best, and trade and enjoy trading.